Hello, it's Brandon here again for another video. In today's video, I want to just give you some tips on how to quote-unquote open your chakras, and I want to tell you what's worked for me. So for me, I've realized that the heart chakra is, in some senses, in this lifetime, the most powerful. And it's also the one that's going to give you the results that you really want in life. And this is because, and you see the examples of this everywhere. If you just listen to a random song right now, just go on to whatever music streaming service you have, there's a very high chance that as soon as you look into it, you're going to see a song about love, about romantic love. That's what reaches most people on the deepest level, because that is our highest emotion as humans, is love. And we typically express love through romantic love for another person. So that's why the masses talk about it and listen to it and everything. And that's why I enjoy those videos and songs too, is because love is our nature. Love is what we actually are meant to be as humans. But we don't really, most people out there, the vast majority, have never really loved on a deep level. They might have had a deep romantic love, but that doesn't mean that they loved on a deep level with their with the help of multiple chakras at the same time. Of course, you're always using some of your chakras, I believe, but it's kind of like you could imagine the chakras as basically being opened to a certain percentage. You know, your heart chakra could be 100% open. Your root chakra could be 5% open. Your third eye could be, 0.1% open. And there are steps that you can take to open each one of these chakras. But the important thing is realize that the heart chakra is the most powerful for your human life. For you to be a better human, it is the most important chakra. That's why figures like Christ, that's why the figure of Christ, that's why Christ himself is the most influential spiritual person to ever walk this planet. If you just look at the numbers, the number of followers, he was the heart chakra master who lived a normal life. It wasn't normal, but he lived a human life in a heart chakra way. That's the beauty of Christ. And that, he was able to sacrifice himself for a higher good, and, he was crucified, all this. But what I want you to get out of Christ in this video is that he was a heart chakra master. There are other heart chakra masters that have walked this earth, but he's a great example for what is possible for a human being when you fully awaken your heart chakra and open it. Now let's get to the other chakras, because they are very important. The other chakras are just as important as the heart chakra in a sense, because you need all of your chakras to really fire on all cylinders spiritually. And lately I've really opened up my crown chakra, I believe it is. That's what it feels like to me. It's just like a freshness, kind of tingly sensation around the top of my head. It fires off multiple times per day now. And when it fires off, I know I'm doing the right thing, basically. And I think, too, that spiritually awakening your heart chakra is possibly what the Christians refer to as your Holy Spirit. It's your spiritual guidance system. Once your heart chakra is spiritually open, you know the right action to take in every moment The only problem is your rational mind might not agree with it. But my advice is to trust your heart chakra because it will not fail you. If you have faith that your heart chakra is taking you to the right place, you know, it might be a rough ride, but it's taking you exactly where you need to be. And using the magic of love in your life and the magic of positive relationships is going to change your life forever in a positive way. Because sure, if you follow your heart chakra, you might not feel like doing normal work for your boss, but you might create such a positive relationship with your boss by connecting to him one-on-one as a human being that he might not fire you when you don't perform in the ways that you typically would be expected to. So, quickly, before I end this video, I want to say how you can open your heart chakra and the other chakras. For the heart chakra, I use heartfulness meditation. I think it is one of the most powerful forms of meditation from my experience because that's what's worked for me. I've tried other forms, but I think what heartfulness meditation is focusing on your heart region as your meditation object. When you meditate, you always have some sort of meditation object, whether in transcendental meditation, that be a word or phrase that you repeat. In mindfulness, a lot of times they use the breath as their focus object. But when you use the heart as your focus object, you're using your most powerful chakra in the center chakra for human beings as your meditation object. So anyway, how can you open your chakras? To open the higher chakras, things like psychedelics are very good. Meditation is just as good. But the power of psychedelics is that they work very quickly for the non-believer, for the person who's skeptical. They do wonders. But meditation is a more safe approach, kind of. It's slower, so just because it's slower, it's more gradual, and you don't have as harsh of consequences for the spiritual benefits that you're gaining through doing something like taking psychedelics. Self-inquiry is very helpful. You can look into that. Basically asking questions like, what am I? Who am I? Where am I? What is the I? What's the difference between my ego and me? Is the ego me? And many other things. And then there's things like yoga. There are many different ways to connect with the divine, with your own inner divine nature. But I think psychedelics and meditation are probably the most powerful. Psychedelics if you need it fast. Meditation if you're more patient and a little bit scared to use psychedelics. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. Bye.